My name is Scott, and I'm still trying to figure it out. It wasn't until 1994, a friend of mine said, "Hey, do you want to go mountain biking with us?" And I was like, "What's that?" And he goes, "Oh, we got mountain bikes, you know." So he loaned me his girlfriend's mountain bike, which was a rigid, and it had a chain wrapped around it. And he took me out around where Hoover Dam is, and it was hot, and it was crazy hot. It was like 105 degrees out. We shouldn't have been out there, but we were just having fun. And that was my first mountain bike on a Jeep road. I didn't even know there was single track, and I had so much fun out there, you know, almost killing myself with heat stroke. That I went and bought a mountain bike the very next weekend, and that was it. And I met Shane Broussard, who's a good friend of mine, at a mountain bike race. And from then on, we just started discovering all the single track in Cottonwood Valley, and I started going to races with him. And then he got me into road riding, because he goes, "You got to buy a road bike, because that's going to help you mountain bike. It'll build your endurance." So I went and bought a road bike because he told me to buy a road bike, and I guess the rest is history. You know, we would go out and ride 100 miles, you know, for a cause or for a charity or something, and those can be really brutal if you can't stay with the pack and you end up Han Solo out there by yourself with 60 miles to go. My friends used to tell me, "Well, if you can ride 50 miles, you can ride 100, you know, because you'll be with everyone, the adrenaline, and you know, you'll want to finish, you know, your ego will make you want to finish." But I remember one time I tried to do a century out at Lake Mead called it was called the Valley of Fire Century or something like that. It was 134 miles, and at 108 miles into it, I pulled over. It was 100 degrees out, I think, maybe close to it. And I was with Shane Broussard, my buddy, and we were like, we stopped and laid down on the concrete, which was hot, and we could not ride anymore. We were done. We had to wait for SAG to pick us up. And I mean, I don't know if you've ever bonked on a bicycle before. Like, you just cannot pedal. You can't do anything. If you were being attacked, you wouldn't be able to fight back. And it just, I fell in love with it. You know, like snowboarding. I fell in love with mountain biking and riding my road bike, and just being on it is, you know, to me is my church. You just get into your groove, and you know, you can feel the bike on the gravel a certain way, the way it's riding. You can tell if you have too much air in the tires. You can tell if the suspension is working properly. You got to relax on the mountain bike. It wants to fight back, so you just let it do its thing and you ride it. And you know, you can hear wind. If you can match the speed of the wind while you're on the bike, it gets quiet. It gets really quiet, which is really cool. If you slow down a little bit, then the wind starts to go by your ears. Yeah, that's the one thing on the bicycle that I will never forget, is like when you match the speed of the wind, it gets quiet. Because if you've never done that, I mean, I can't even explain to you what it's like. It's so amazing. You're doing 30 miles an hour, maybe sometimes 40 if the guys are wicking it up, and you're just getting pulled along in that slipstream, you know, and it's one of the coolest things I've ever done. I think, you know, cycling has definitely been a big part of my life, half my life now. I've been riding, and like I said, I don't plan on quitting. And it's framed me. It's changed my life for the better, because I used to be that guy in the bar after work drinking beer, a little overweight, not much, but a little, you know, not in shape, you know, couldn't ride 2 miles if I wanted to. But now, you know, I'm good for 40.